Hello. Hi. You may or may not realize that I look different. And that's... Hold on, why is the game not capturing? Please capture the game, thank you. Anyway, the reason for that is I may or may have not lost the files to my original to my original files for my model, so I had to recreate it from well, not from memory. Thankfully, some files were there, like this beautiful hoodie and the hair for some unexplainable reason. But yeah, so here we are. New old model. Why am I looking down? Better. Uh, this is... this is... This is a disaster. Alright, let's get back to the playing, to the thing. Actually, if you will just excuse me for a moment, I'll quickly check out if it's even remotely, if the audio is even remotely good. Yeah, crap. Hold on. Okay, I don't know. I'm guessing that it's that it's good. Okay, turning off the echo chamber. Yeah. So let's just today, like the title of the stream says, it's just going to be a bit of a a bit of a chilling, bit of a chill SL1 stream. Nothing too major. I don't know. I'm not sure which hairstyle we will go with. Actually, I don't know what is there a hit? Wasn't there a random button? No. Okay, let's... Let's just quickly do this. Perfect. Now let's just give this thing a funky color. Actually, Oh, well. There we go. Let's just... Oh, right. One last thing. iClouding to 100%, and let's give it a nice... Oh, I like this one. Yes. Perfect. Mistake. I think that's a very appropriate name. Actually, I might make the music a little louder. Oh, I forgot. I've gotten used to... I've been playing a lot of Lies of P lately, so I've gotten unused to the fact that jumping is a thing you can do here. That's fine. Right, got a two-hand that bad boy. Potentially the only big piece of wood that Mistake has been two-handing in her life. Oops. God damn it! Well, there goes no damage. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oi! Ah! Really? From the shield bash? Well, it was a pretty shield bash. Okay. Whatever. Ah, yeah. 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 Hold on, my dog wants to bark. Proszę, nie szczekaj. She's a lovely dog, but she gets easily agitated by honestly a lot of things. And by agitated, I mean she gets agitated by, in a sense that she barks at a lot of things. Oh, I don't know why I went into this hole. Whatever. We can do Soldier of Godric. We're not pressed for the time today. For that time. So yeah. She's my dog. My dog really likes barking at everything, but only when she's home. Make no mistake, she's only this brave when she is in the safety of her own house. Alternatively, her own beyond her own what's it called, fence. She's an absolute coward whenever and she's not even that small, but she's just meek naturally. Again, except when she can bark at things without consequences. It's been a while since I played this, but it's coming to me. What weapon should I go with for this SL1? I'm thinking... I'm not sure what. Maybe... Nah, Death's Poker too easy. We'll get it if we're really struggling. There we go. Oops. That's the wrong way. I should have... The statue of... The stake of America, sorry. Should have really clued me in. Oh. Maybe just like... Oh well. It's just a gesture. But yeah, what sort of... We can't go with Bloody Slash because that's not going to work. Maybe I'll go Claymore? I think Claymore is doable on SL1. Isn't it? Actually, maybe we just go Unga Bunga with the freaking club. Let's see how far we get with just that. I think we can reasonably be sure that +0 will take on Margit and Godric both. We don't even really need that many flasks for that. Wrong button. Yeah. Just take this, tag this. Or maybe we could go Great Club or something. Oh, fancy. Or maybe something less obvious. Maybe like... I was going to say Twin Blade, but then I realized that for Twin Blade I would probably need both Radagon's Sourceal and Glintstone Crown from Rail. Actually, yeah, we're going to go for that later. Because from the because with that we'll be able to very comfortably, yeah, with sorry, with that we'll be able to very comfortably just take the what's it called, Ice Spear, Ash of War. And with that Ash of War, that Ash of War is pretty good. We would have the Frostbite build up. Oh gods. Unless I decide that Frostbite is not worth it. Oh Jesus. Ow. I don't even know why I'm fighting those guys. Oh, this guy is alive. Hold on. Thank you. Alright. I don't know. Maybe the Frostbite wouldn't be. But even if the Frostbite isn't really worth it, the Ash of War, it's... Jesus Christ. The Ash of War itself should be, relatively speaking, good. And I know what you might be thinking. Why Elden Ring and not Night Rain? Well, the reason is simple. Night Rain sucks for chilling. The game itself doesn't suck. I don't want to play with randos, with random people. And at the same time, I don't have anyone to play with, and playing by... Oh, shouldn't have done that. What did I want to say? Yeah, I don't want to play with random people, and playing by myself is fine. It's definitely a challenging and satisfying to an extent, but that's about it. That's about all the good things I can say about it. It's just definitely not a great game for chilling, that's for sure. Pain, okay. No. Actually, let me just... There we go. Much easier this way. And where could I find the strength thing? That's going to come in handy later, I think. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not really going to come in handy. I mean, we could go for some, but going for a weapon on an SL1 that would require me to have the tier active. I know it's 3 minutes, but at the same time, it's just 3 minutes. You know? Feels like a gamble. If the fight goes too long, you suddenly lose like most of your damage. Open it up. Thank you, good sir. I'll be on my way. Guess. Yeah, I'll go to the church. Get the. Actually, that is the stamina region amulet really worth it? I am not sure right now. I mean, might as well grab it. Oh, Alexander. Hi. You are in a bad... You have a real bad sense of timing, my friend. Hold on, give me that. Give me. Okay, thanks. Now, please die. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, that will come in handy. I thought that was my sound. Jesus. I was about to be very angry. Yeah, but that will help with something. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to find at least one weapon that... At least one Ash of War that scales with... Actually... Now that I think about it, doesn't... Does Lion's Claw scale with attribute? Or with just a weapon level? Ooh, or maybe the Spectral Lens. That's a pretty cool Ash of War as well. There are a lot of options. Pardon. Maybe we should shop for options first? Nah. Let's just get the basics. I overshot it. There we go. What? I feel like I want some spell. Oh yeah, the Golden Vow. I mean, you know what? I might just put Golden Vow on the club. The reason is because I don't feel like switching, and frankly we won't be getting a better Ash until later, I think. And GW is just... It's just really good. Okay, I know. We could be going to the to Gurang, or rather to the right against Sorceal already. Jesus, what was that? What was that problem with pronunciation? So yeah, we could be doing that, but I think the first That's not how you grab things in this game. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. Okay, well, let's get this over with. You know what's kind of annoying? That no bosses have shields. Because there are some things that increase your damage to the guarding enemies, and like this guy's amulet, right? But what? That's BS. Oh, stop that. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, thankfully we don't need money, so we can just ignore that and focus on grabbing that golden vow, which was there ish. Don't yeah, there. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, you're still alive. Nice. Very solid. Oops. Very solid. Now we can have some fun. We cannot have some fun because I cannot put that on my weapon yet. So I'll need to go to the gate front. Too soon. I'll have to. I mean, who knows? Maybe I won't have to go back. Oh, actually, it would be a good idea to have a straight sword leveled later on because of the square off. Because that charge is stupid. It has an actually moronic amount of damage. Actually, screw damage. It has it deals a stupid amount of poise damage. That's the real kicker. And it comes out relatively fast. Covers a lot of ground. I mean, like, sure, piercing strike is piercing strike. I think that's what it was called. Piercing something. Piercing thrust. Yeah. So the piercing thrust is probably a little better if you put it on a heavy weapon. Maybe the... what was it called? Maybe the Giant's Hunt. Giant's Hunt or Giant Hunt? I never remember. Giant Hunt might be a little better, but it requires a... Actually, it requires a colossal sword, and I think there's only one colossal sword that can be wielded on SL1. We'll have to investigate later. Actually, going with the what was it called? Zweihander. Zweihander? I never remember how to pronounce it properly. What's with me stuttering today? Jesus. Anyway. Zweihander would be a really good pick if we can wield it. I think it's wieldable on SL1, though I'm not sure if it's very talisman, if it would require a lot of talismans. Have I picked it up? Huh. Wield, but that's fine. Because it deals some pretty nice damage and the moveset is solid. I don't like how 500 is portrayed in those games. Like it's like you're dropping like some block of metal onto your enemies' heads. That's not. 500 is a very nimble weapon. It's like an extremely nimble weapon. Like those were the area denial weapons. You spun those around you. You think that it was heavy? No, that was. I think the heaviest were 4 kilos, which is not much, which isn't that much. I mean, sure, it's when you compare it to like a longsword, that's probably like 1.5, twice the weight. But like, come on. Actually, maybe a little more if we are going for the. If we are going for the heaviest estimates for both sorts of weapons, I think 500 would be around twice the weight of the regular longsword, and those would be like I said, the heavy ones. Normally they would be somewhere between, like, well, I don't know. 500 would be probably like between 3 to 4 kilos, which is it's really not that much. You can easily maneuver that. Hell, you can easily maneuver heavier things. So this was, you could fence with that thing, kind of. Ugh. I did that on purpose. This is a strat. Somehow. Okay. Whippen Peninsula. Ooh, I could get the Hellbeard. And it'd be already. But you know what it would be? I will get it, but I will not be using it for Godric. That's just going to be in my inventory in case I want to go that route. Yeah, I think that's the... Seriously? Excuse me. Okay, excuse me, my mom just forgot that She's not supposed to be calling me at this hour. Unless, of course, there's something's happening. Obviously, if something is happening, something's happening. It's not like I'm going to not pick up. So I had, all of which is to say, I had a heart attack just now, thinking that something happened to her or something. Come on. A little further. We. Oh. Okay, let's take care of this guy. I actually kind of wonder how good would be a critical strike build on this on SL1. Like, would it be trash? I feel like it would be trash, but at the same time, it feels like it could be viable. I'm going to test it out, see how the misery chord does on it. To be fair, there aren't that many bosses susceptible to being parried. But we will have a lot of amulet slots. No! Stop! Right, I forgot there was this type of attack. Fuck! Okay, that's fine. That's hunky-dory. We'll just go again. Okay, let's not suck this time. Actually, I might be. Okay. No. The amount of time you can wait before you activate it is sometimes astonishing. This time it worked out, but in general most weapons have a really... Oh wow. Okay. In general most weapons have a very not great. Why is my mouth not... Yeah, it is moving. Okay. Most enemies, most weapons don't really have a great counter attack. I think thrusting weapons have a good one. Obviously, the bludgeoning, the gods, what are they called? Hammers. I think swords have a like I mean like one hand. Well, one hand. There aren't really that many one-handed. So I mean, to be fair, longsword in this game could probably more of an arming sword or even just a sword. It's not really a longsword. Because a longsword would be much more, longer. Then again, to be fair, not much longer, but I mean it would be longer and more longswordy, if you know what I mean. But as I was saying, then again, the classifications of longsword, greatsword, etc. are artificial and generally not that great. They are not very well defined. What? Okay. I'll take that as the victory. Why am I not getting a crit? What the fuck was that? Elden Ring. I missed this game. And even with that, honestly, much less bullshit than Deltarune. Like seriously, at least you can see that was obviously my skill issue here. But in general, anytime you die in Elden Ring, it is your skill issue. In Deltarune, it's just bullshit. Like holy shit. Swords that you cannot that move just a little bit, so you cannot know how to move. To avoid them. Anyway. And what are... Why can't I open... Where did... What? Why? There we go. What are those doing here? I swear I have touched those. Whatever. Lol. Ha! And I think the other one also committed seppuku. Good. Oh no, there he is. Why can't I take a crit? I'll just quickly move past. You guys are doing fantastic job. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, that was stressful. There we go. Halberd acquired. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Hitting my mic while trying to drink some water. Well, juice and water. Life hack: if you want to drink, if you want to cheaply drink something that's a little bit better than your regular water, just buy the 100%. I think that was it. It claimed to be 100% apple juice, and then just dilute it with half a glass of water. I mean, for every half a glass of the juice, put half a glass of water. Suddenly you have 4 liters out of 2 liters. And it's not so overwhelmingly sweet. Or sour. I mean, I love sour, don't get me wrong, but but if it's so sour or so sweet, you just do not really get the you just don't quench the thirst as well. You just drink more of. You just want to drink more, and eventually you will quench your thirst, but it will take much more fluid. And I know what you might be thinking. Shouldn't I then drink just water? Yeah, but just water sucks. I mean, it doesn't, but it's plain, which I suppose is a good thing if it's water. But I don't like plain, unless it's like 3 in the morning and I just woke up because I'm so thirsty. Then that's hunky dory with me. Let's see. Oops. And I think I have just enough money for... Actually, I have just enough money for a lantern. I'm not sure if I have for that 500. Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't die. I thought for sure that was the moment I would die from the fall. One thing I wish they had designed the maps with in mind with is what they're called, the torrents jumping ability. Like, you have so much potential there for exploration, and then just the game tells you, Nah. You know what? Nah. You're not going to be able to jump there. If you double jump, somehow that doesn't cancel out the fall damage, which makes zero sense at all. Like, I would kind of understand it if the double jump was like it didn't stop you, it just catapulted you a little bit. Okay, but maybe. But it looks like Torrent is standing on the air, jumping off the air here. I don't know. Just feels like it would be better if it cancelled the fall damage. Okay, now that... Oh, actually, we could grab Radagon's seal. Nah, we don't need it right now. Golden, no, not sacred. Standard. And then mixing Wondrous Physic. Boom. There we go. Now that preparations are over, let's see how well we do. Like this. Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a solid damage. Nice. Not that much further. Much easier than parry only. Well, gauntlet parry only. Because obviously the dagger parry is just trivializes everything. Good night. Tarnished. smoldering with thy eager? Meager, not eager. Please tell me I didn't level up out of instinct somewhere. No good. Sorry. Okay, that should be open now. And it is. Good. Okay. This is so stupid. Poor guy getting just battered. He's surprisingly sturdy though. Ow. And the last one. Good night. Okay, let's just run through. Why? I swear, sometimes you just run through easy peasy, and sometimes it's just. Eh. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just run through easy peasy. All right, the lion. Okay, I know it may seem very casual to just grab this bonfire, but I kind of want to grab the activate Godric's rune later. So I think that's going to be. I thought it entered here for a second. Okay, it's now on my right. Let's run away before it decides to actually attack me. Oh gods. Why? I swear, I normally. Did something change why I wasn't playing? Or is it just muscle memory being lacking? Because I swear, you can just run through there if you're hugging the wall. Weird. Why? Why? Okay, well, I've lost all the runes. Not a big loss considering I'm not using them, but still a loss. Oh, actually, I could probably equip another talisman. That should make things a little easier. Should I grab Radigans before Godric? Nah, we're good. Phew. See, that's what I'm talking about. Right. I forgot about this one. Okay, and if I remember correctly, you go like this. Then we just hop on here. Ah! Wrong button. Miss input, miss input. I'm surprised that the not ogre, those are actually omens. The omen didn't try and kill me. Oh, since I'm down here, I might as well go and grab the what's it called? Wait, do I have 2 stone sword keys? No, but I will. Okay. Well, then I see no reason why not to grab the iron. Oh wait, I don't really need it. Do I? You know what? No, actually I need to go there because there's a misery cord and I wanted to test the thing with the criticals. Ah. Not great, but acceptable. So we will have to wait, probably. I thought this dealt, like... I mean, I knew that when this thing emerges, it deals damage, but I didn't know it dealt enough to actually kill. But I suppose it makes sense. No armor, SL1, all that good stuff. Should I grab the dancer charm? No, probably not. We will be grabbing the ritual sword talisman later on. Just because at a certain point everything will be one-shotting us anyway, so it won't matter that it will be just an it will I'll be I'm what's happening with my speech, I don't know. It will be either we manage to live or we die. Fuck it. This the buff will be on or will be dead. That's what I wanted to say. Well, no, I wanted to put it in some different way, but I'm not very focused today. Probably should have slept more. Might as well go here. Ah, losers. Might as well go here and. How many? Yeah, we need to grab that. Have I grabbed that grace? I don't think I did. That's not good. Okay. I somehow survived that. Now let's go quickly back to the room. Oh, please, 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 please. Ah, they cannot enter it here. What idiots. Alright, I forgot about you. Shut up. No. Go away. I don't need you. Actually, I suppose I do need to meet with her to do something. Oh, maybe we could kill Mog early. Which, to be fair, okay, whew, there we go. This guy somehow didn't wake up. That's fine. Actually, what? Plus 12, I think we could be max when we go kill Mog. If we decide to go early. That's kind of fine, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's fine. Because we could bring 2 weapons, one for phase 1 and the other for the phase 2 with bleed. I don't think we'd be able to bleed him before. Oh god. Excuse me. Ah, that's better. I don't think we'd be able to bleed him before to kill him before the phase change unless we somehow got Comet Azure and just all of able and we just be able to squeeze out all of the juice out of the Comet Azure that can be, which that's doable technically, but I'm not sure if it's viable. Is Moog? We could get a shackle, but Moog's shackle is so far down. I don't think it would be. Nah. Oh, and shackle doesn't work on second phase, so that's not very good. That wouldn't be useful anyway. So the only option would be, yeah, the bleed weapon, or like I said, Comet Azure. Somehow. Because doesn't Comet Azure like take 70 int to cast? Which we could achieve with absolutely nothing. Now, the more I think about it, because we need. Well, we could after we reach Helix because no, we couldn't. Okay, let's assume we reached Helix 5 from this, 5 from that, then there's 10 from this, then naturally. I think that's 40. I had we'd get a hat from Rhea Lucaria that gives us, I think, 3 max, so that's 43. And I'm pretty sure that's all the things that can give you I think that's all the things that can give you the, what's it called? The intelligence. Jesus, my intelligence is not there today. Holy crap. Unless I'm missing something. Hold on, let me quickly Google Comet Azure, see what Comet Azure, not Chazure, Azure. And it requires 60 intelligence to cast, so that's a little better. Still not sure if it's possible to achieve. Hold on, maybe. Hold on. Because I'm now very I am very invested now. Strength, intelligence, and let's see. Even the temporary buffs won't need to be there. How to increase intelligence scaling weapons. That's not what I want. I want intelligence rate raising equipment, please. Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it? I was kind of hoping that they have some. Hold on. Extra, please. Helmets. Crown. I said crown. Okay, let's see. Which one increases intelligence? +3, +3, +3, +3, +6. Oh, big one. That's a +6 intelligence. Okay, let me just quickly. Let's assume that we don't reach the helix tree actually. +3, +3, actually 10. I got 10 +3 plus. No, +6 +5 from the Stargazer amulet plus 10 from the tier, and we are still at 34 intelligence only. Gods, that's a shame. That would be so funny if you could just cast this super uber powerful sorcery that requires all the highest levels and such. You can just cast it at level 1. But no, sadly. I mean, I know there is a way to one-shot Mog on the on SL1, obviously, but I don't feel like. What the hell? Right, I forgot. That. Oh God! Oh, there we are. Oh God! Why? Why does this happen? Okay. Oh God! What the fuck is happening with my mouth? Holy shit! Going to have to fix that. So many things to fix. Boom. Bah. Boom. Oh. Come on. Okay, that should be enough. Oh. Oh. Whoops. I did not. Honestly, but why didn't the stagger trigger? I was sure that 2 was enough. Maybe we'll need to do 3 after all. Oops, too late. Oh, damn. Okay, that was pretty funny. Should have not clicked the healing right away. That's fair. That's fair. Boom. Golden vow. There we go, remembering things slowly. Like, for example, how in your face they have to be for you to be able to actually take the repost. Easy. Okay. There we go. Jeez, that took way more than I thought. Ow. Jeez. He really likes spamming it this time, huh? Well, better for me. You gonna do something, pal? Ah! That works as well. See, that's how you do the jump attack. And that's how you win. Oh, sorry. One more. A gentle tap. And we're done. Bathed in rays of gold. He's so goofy. All right. Oh, sorry. Let's tell her we're off to round table. No. At least take me out for dinner or something. Okay. We don't really need things here. I just wanted to. Oh, actually. Okay. That's all I needed to hear. Let's quickly. Wait. The hell? Okay. Why did it break? Let's just quickly. Right, I didn't. Huh. Let's get that twin blade, and then I think we're going to get. Actually, what are we going to get? The ice spear. The ice spear. Oh, Radagon's sorcerer. Right. Right. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not sure how well that will go, so I'll upgrade this twin blade first. Oh, actually, I never looked at the stats of this. And I would need like the strength talisman and Radagon's, huh? Or the tier, but I don't like relying on the tier. Okay, so for that, similar but with Dex. Okay, let's just quickly get this bad boy upgraded. I am considering using the halberd for the Knight's Cav. That's going to be that drops the ice spear. Actually, wait, do twin? Can you put the storm blade on the twin blades? Stormblade costs Stormblade is very expensive, actually. Oh, we have a lot of money. I thought... Yes. Shut up. Actually, let's just buy out your whole stock. I see why not. They're all going to... Well, not all of them, but most of them will come in handy at some point. So no need to not buy them. Let's see quickly. Can I put Stormblade on it? No, I cannot. So it was a good call to... we could put this on it. Let's go to Godric for now. Oh, and let's take this thing off. We don't need it right now, and we're off to the Liurnia. I think we're going to rush the... No, actually, we're not going to rush the Academy because because I want to do Raya first. That sounds bad. What I meant to say is I want to help Raya with her amulet quest. And do her. I couldn't help myself there. Okay. Let's... Oh, here. Let's first grab this. The church. The church. The church. Ah, poor. And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen, and others, obviously. You know, that kind of actually pisses me off as a non-binary person, right? It kind of actually pisses me off that there isn't like a non-binary version of gentlemen or ladies, you know? Like, I know there's a gentle person, but there... First of all, it's unofficial, and second of all, it's kind of lazy, you know? Like, it's just a spin-off of Gentleman. Where is that? Out there. I thought I already passed it. Ow! What the fuck? Ow! What the fuck? Jeez. Now then, let's quickly find Zoraya's and see to it that she gets help. Because one thing about the Volcano Miner I hate. One part of the whole Elden Ring map I hate the most is probably the Volcano Manor approach / Mount Gelmir. Just such an unpleasant place. I don't know, something in the design of it just pisses me off. I don't know why. Honestly. Maybe it's just the implication that it's a volcano and I hate volcanoes. I hate when it's hot. Which is why I hate summer so much. I hate how I hate it right now. I am in pain. I am in physical pain right now. You don't know how hot it is in my room right now. And I have, well, I have slightly opened the window, but obviously I cannot open it all the way because otherwise that would be picked up by the microphone. And that'd be annoying. Not just to me. God damn it. I... No, wait, Where the hell is that? How did I miss it? Okay, there's this thing, so that's going to be somewhere here, right? Oh, there. Where is one? Why are you there? Gimme. Gimme. Okay, now give me the prawn. God, I'm hungry right now. I don't know why I've eaten dinner tonight. Okay. I'm not taking any chances. I am marking her on my map. Because that's one of the things I do. Liurnia is such a beautiful place, but it's so samey at the same time that it's easy to get lost. I kind of don't love it that it's called Liurnia of the Lakes and there's just no lakes here. That there is none. It should be the Liurnia of the marshes. Like I get it in the lore that there was, but in the lore it wasn't always this flooded. Okay, but here's the thing: if there were lakes in the lore, there would be lakes just hidden, and you'd be drowning in them, which would be annoying, obviously. But at least it would make sense. This just shallow water being everywhere is not exactly... It doesn't imply that there were any lakes anywhere here. Unless there were like a few lakes or... Wait, lake versus river. What am I thinking? No, lake is a okay. Yeah, because I don't know why I sometimes confuse though lakes versus river, but no, I'm right. It would be a few lakes that were on the elevation, and maybe they just cracked open or fell. The elevation, I mean. And because of that, the water spilled? No, that doesn't make any sense either. It's just no saving this lore. Where's the golden seed? I swear it should be here somewhere. Oh! I'm not sure if I need that really. But I mean, it's nice to have. Let's go. I kind of want to style on Renala or Relana. I always Since the DLC dropped, I always confuse which one is Renala and which one is Relana. Doesn't help that their names are already somewhat annoying to pronounce. Anyhow, let's quickly grab the key. Normally I'd be hunting some dragons right now, but there's no need because there will be no dragon incantations, and even though I like unlike most people really, I like hunting dragons in this game, there is just, I don't know, I don't feel like it. There it is. Again, not gonna fight it because it's not gonna give us anything really. Let's just quickly go around. And we're off. There we are. I mean, let's see how we do against the wolf. Actually, where was the Lazuli crown? Because that's the one we need. The Lazuli crown was, I think, after the wolf. I am almost sure that that's the case. Because, yeah, the first one, the Olivinus, is behind the illusionary wall that, yeah, that you have to, then you have to parkour. And then both other crowns are after the wolf on the crystal crabs. Crystal crabs sounds like a disease. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid you've got crystal crabs. Your junk will crystallize in 3 to 7 working days. And that's the thing, because the crystalline structure is so organized, it's not even the. It even follows the workday schedule. Yeah, let's ignore those guys. They are very persistent. I'll give them that. I mean, but why are they spamming when I'm not in their line of sight? What the hell? They have just like some invisible lock on that they follow or something? Oh. Ow. Ah, jeez. I did not expect to be caught by one of those things. They're always so slow. Well, I suppose not always, as it seems that they're just usually slow. Jesus! Good gods, man. Ah. Oh no, you don't. Haha, got it anyway. That's all I need. I don't think I can put it on the... Can I put it on the halberd? Let's see. Yeah! Hey! Hold on. That's kind of fun. And I didn't get the red against Sorceal. That's going to come in handy right now. Because the dog is not a great enemy. And the Night Scav that I'm going to be fighting is just a nightmare. So might as well prepare. Pardon me. Let's just quickly grab the seed on our way. I kind of wonder why it always rains in the Dragon Barrow. Like generally, the fuck it, the weather in lands between is freaking off. Like I thought that under the dragon it was safe. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. What was I talking about? Yeah, the scales of things just are freaking weird. Because on one hand we have a pretty small area which is assumed to be scaled down, but then we have buildings that are just so freaking big. Even if we assume that the buildings and the whole Leyndell is not scaled down, and of course Belrad, then they are just freaking huge. Like at least Belrad had some semblance of... Actually, no, not really. I mean, a lot of it can be explained by magic and such. Why? Can you stop being wait? I did not realize that I didn't die. I started ranting before I even... God damn it. I started ranting and then I realized that I wasn't dead yet. Because I was sure that I was going... that this would kill me. Okay, let's try again. Maybe this time the dragon will start normally, you know, facing the player. Usually does. Which makes it weird that it's just starting. If I approach like this, will you activate? No. Okay. Apparently, if you know that portal, you are supposed to be here. It's now that I think about it, gargoyles as the guardians would be an okay concept. I don't know why it wasn't used a little more in the base game. Like, there was the draconic tree sentinel, which everybody hates. Like, why? There we go. See, she started facing me. Okay. Anyway, where was I before? Ah, yeah, the scale. Excuse me for a moment. I have something to remove. And I didn't realize I was. Why do I have to verify that it's me? What the fuck? What? Why am I on you? What? Why were you here? What the hell? Can I remove this from here? Can I remove this from here? Oh, oops. Hold on. Remove this from here. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to implement a few new rules to the streams, seeing how some of y'all think that you can advertise on my stream. Well, not some of y'all, really. You, the person actually watching, probably do not advertise. But for some reason, scammers decided to target my streams. Screw that. Like this. Tap says, best viewers on blah blah blah. Don't go there. That's a scam. You'll get a virus or something. What the hell was that? Why did it turn around? Okay, whatever. In any case... Oh god, I cannot jump. Anyway, let's quickly get rid of this check on the list of things to do. God, why am I so hungry right now? If it wasn't already 11 p.m. I'd be taking a break for a snack. It might be. Oh well. Soon we'll be getting the thing. Actually, I just realized that there was alright, because the fort has holes in the roof for climbing up and down, which I'm pretty sure have a name, but I cannot be bothered to remember it right now. Still, it's pretty neat that you can kind of see the rain when it falls down here. Ah. Ah. Oh, jeez. Normally those rats wouldn't be that scary, but these ones one-shot me. No, the rat decided that I would, that I will not go, that I'm not pissing out, I'm just dying. That was kind of funny. Okay. Anyway, let's, now that we have this, yeah, let's just quickly put this on, and then this. Nice. I'm not sure if it's going to be good against Night Scav, but I like this Ash of War, so maybe. I know what it will be good against, that's, and I have full confidence about that. It's going to just carry me when and if, the other way around, if and when I finally get to Bale. Holy cow, did this Ash of War actually save my life in that fight. Oh, hello PG Wild YT. How are you doing on this fine night? Well, depending if it's a night or afternoon where you are, or morning. I am, well, I have been better, but you know how it is. It's hot where I am right now. It's so hot. Oh. Hi. So yeah. We're going to be fighting Red Wolf of Radigan in a moment with a +0 club. If that doesn't pan out, I'll just switch to the Banished Knight Halberd. Oh, I have a flask. Not sure if I need it, but... No. And I can increase the amount. It probably doesn't matter at this moment. It probably just heals me entirely. But still, that's nice to have. Good morning, goodbye. Oh. Boy, 37 degrees, yikes. Yeah. I feel it. So we're in Germany, hey, I'm in Poland, so we're basically neighbors, that's nice. So yeah, I feel yeah about the weather. We're still, because, you know, because I'm streaming, I have to actually have my window closed because there are people outside and they are yelling for some reason. Actually, maybe now there aren't, but there often are, which at this hour can be annoying, as you might imagine. Okay, let's try this again. This time with less sack. Okay, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? I should have drank physic. There we go, better. Oh! Yeah, that doesn't do much. Oh! Okay. Oh, nice. Ah! That's lit. Yikes! Ah, I panicked. Okay, to respect both of our times. Gee. Yeah. And you know what's wild is this is a sort of weather that I would expect for like April. Well, maybe with maybe aside from the, you know, 37 or whatever degrees sun. Why the weather bipolar? I don't know. Probably, I want to say climate change, but honestly, that's just on brand for the summer. At least for this part of the summer. I remember some years. Oh no. I remember some years ago I was on a music festival in a certain little town in Poland, and we just had, like you said, it wasn't just a storm. It was a wind. You know those umbrellas at the bars. You know, with the usually concrete thing at the bottom that keeps them down, right? Well, it was the storm that made those things fly above the cars. It was insane. And then it just became sunny for some reason. Admittedly, that was a few years ago, but I still remember because we were on the festival and we were living in a tent. Ours was one of the few tents that didn't just get completely annihilated. Yeah. And the worst part, they had to postpone the concerts because the scene was wrecked by that wind. God, I am sloppy today. But yeah. But the festival was a ton of fun, I remember. Kind of wish I could have gone this year, but aside from the monetary problems, you know how it is. Aside from that, there's the fact that they just switched the type of music that they played there. It used to be a gothic/metal music festival, and they just almost entirely went electro for the majority of the festival nowadays. Like there are a few bands that come back that are of the different variety, but they are not very good. I mean, no, actually, I am being a little unfair. They are fine, but the charm of that festival was usually that you would discover new music, so you know. And those guys just come back every year nowadays, so... God damn it! Hold on, I need to focus. I need to lock in because we're going to be here forever. Going to switch that Ash of War because right now being at the distance doesn't seem viable. Yeah. Failing Thrust should be fine for whenever it jumps. Really? Wow, damn. That's a good location then. That's an extremely good location then you have. Ah! Ah, too far. Ah, there we go. That's my chance. That's solid. Ah, I hoped. Oof. I did not notice that it was going to be doing that thing. Then again, it often does it, but I was hoping it would do the sword. Oh, let's hoping more locking in, I suppose. What the day? We could check on time. That's fine. All right. It's not. Okay. Really? Really? Okay, that was greedy, kind of. Oh no. That's what I wanted to do. I rolled a little early. There we go. Ah, finally. That was... I wanted to say that was easy, but it was not. Okay, now. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Let's just quickly grab the crap. Speaking of skill issue, god damn it. Okay, that didn't count. That didn't count. That was on purpose. That was for just for... Okay, no, it was not. God. But yeah, now we're going to grab the crown for the dexterity boost. Ow. Ow! Yeah. Ah, I see. I remember when I was first playing Elden Ring. Jesus Christ. Lesson learned. Kill those guys first. When I was first playing, I was under the impression that it was like Dark Souls, so I essentially leveled my vitality, or is it vigor? Vigor. My vigor to, I think, 20, and I thought, well, damn. Well, if that's how it is at 20, I guess that's how it is. Because if you remember, in Dark Souls 1, at 20 you had basically a pretty good health pool. Ow. And so I thought, but as it turns out, here you have to level to 40 to have a decent health pool. So yeah, I went through the game having just 20... Right, I cannot trade. In vigor. Excuse me for a moment, I need a drink. Ah, better. Now then, so I was dealing pretty decent damage, but everyone was one-shotting me after, I think I was... when it started one-shotting me. I think everything after Morgoth started one-shotting me. Morgoth just two-shot me. But I was stubborn. Worse still, I was using Sword of Night and Flame, which is a great weapon, don't get me wrong, but the stat spread of 40-40 int faith is just not great for anything else. Okay. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't be rushing everything, because normally I would just sneak through this section. Now that I think about it. But I kind of want to get this place over and done with. Oh god, it's those things. Hold on, hold on. I have an idea. Ah! Okay, and I think I can just run past those. Yes! There we go. Of course they are going to be following me, so I need to go here, I think. Am I even in the right spot? Yes, yes I am. No, that's not use! God damn it! Why? You weren't here, PG Wild YT. I'll just be calling you PG. You weren't here when I said this, but I was playing a lot of Lies of P lately, so naturally I am used to using A as a use button, not Y. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I can imagine. This game is so huge. I once tried to challenge myself privately to try and complete every boss. I think I quit in the consecrated snow. Seriously? Consecrated snowfield. Because I was just sick and tired. There are like hundreds of dungeons. And so yeah, getting to the first main boss 30 hours in, yeah, I can totally see that. Especially when you're just starting out and you don't exactly know, so you will obviously do some mistakes, right? Unless you are some god of gaming and just like parry everything. Alas, that is definitely not me. That's actually a little faster. 5 hours was the tree sentinel. Yeah. I actually think had something like some similar experience, except I knew that it wasn't necessary, but I was just I saw that the health bar was so low and I was like, this is doable, I can do this. So first time I took him to the like half health, and then just only managed to do to do it twice more. Of course, the second time, the third time being the time I actually went past half health and managed to beat him. Was it stupid? Yes, absolutely. I was sure there was a crab here. There was supposed to be a crab. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. The crab is up there. Shit. Because there's the crab for the twin crown. Is there even a... way for me to get back. Okay, but I apologize, but that means I am getting closer. Wait, how do I get there? I have to jump that gap, don't I? Might as well. Actually, this will be. This is still handy. But we're going to be. Okay, enough. I'm through. Ow. God. Yeah, I feel ya. It's surprisingly easy to get rusty with those games, but once you get back to it, it sort of clicks, doesn't it? Those games usually have a rhythm. Admittedly, Elden Ring itself has a much different rhythm than other Souls titles. Like Dark Souls 3, for example. I remember you were kind of incentivized. Free tries to kill Sorcerer of Godric. Hey, that's pretty okay. If... Ow. No. Hold on. I'm trying to survive. Okay. Back to talking. What was I talking about? Nah, if we're talking about the first time, free tries is not. See, this is bad. Oh yeah, I was talking about the rhythm, but free tries on the first time. That's not a bad thing. You're still learning, because, like I was saying, this game has its rhythm a little different. Many people have said it before. Many enemies delay their attacks in a weird way. And the thing that I've learned pretty early on is that dodging is a little different. Not in the sense that it works different mechanically, rather with how the attacks are timed, you are incentivized not to roll with the attack, but rather into the attack. Essentially, you should always roll towards the enemy, which seems counterintuitive at first. No! So yeah, even if you were going from Dark Souls 3, it would be different. And honestly, I've recently played on my own time Dark Souls 3, and I've noticed how much faster that game was than Elden Ring in terms of combat. Everything was just so much faster. Which is strange, because you kind of always think of Elden Ring like Malenia. Think about Malenia, how fast she moves. But she only ever moves... Okay, you know what? We take those. I cannot go there. Well, shit. What the hell was that? You know what? Screw that. I'm through. I'm through with it. we're going to kill Renala. Again, I always forget which one is which. To borrow a phrase, which yeah, exactly. Trying your best is honestly all those games are about. It's trying your best again and again until you figure it out. Or you use help or items or something, you know. As long as you're not doing some stupid challenge run. Everything's allowed. I forgot. Ha! Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Well, as you can see, I am not trying my best, apparently. Well, at least the pit will be open, so I can bait him in there, because I am not fighting him. That's actually one of the negatives of fighting the NPCs in this game. Yeah, it's not wrong. I mean, again, unless you're doing a challenge run, then yeah, fair. But if it's a game mechanic, why shouldn't you use it? Ow. Sort of like using gravity to kill an annoying NPC. But that's just my opinion. It's a game mechanic. You should use it. What's the game plan here? I kind of agree with that statement, but about the cheats, I mean. But I will put one caveat on it. It's not wrong to cheat if you have already played through the game and you're using them to avoid grinding. Because grinding is honestly, in my opinion, never fun. Just no matter the game, no matter the genre. Just imagine Pokemon games for example. Like, those games are so grindy. Just why? I mean, they don't have to be technically if you just play with your first Pokemon for eternity, but the point is, using cheats to avoid that sort of grind, in my opinion, is a-okay. Because you're just respecting your own time, you know? Or, if we are still in Elden Ring, just farming the weapons you want. Just why? Why would they lock it behind 0.5% of chance? Oh, that was the third. Unfortunately, that's going to be a free cycle. Ow. Seriously? I mean, okay, the explosion was, but the book was out of... I wanted to say out of the left field, but come on. Oh yeah, no, God mode and insta kills are obviously like... I mean, if you're doing it on your own time, you know, on your own game, like without multiplayer, it's... I mean, I'm not going to stop someone, right? But like, what's the point? the only times where I kind of can get it if someone is really bad at the game, but the game has some interesting story. I kind of get it. But I still think that most challenges, unless someone is like physically challenged in a sense that their problems are not lack of skill but like some disability, and pressing buttons for too long would be painful for them, then I can kind of get it. But well, under normal circumstances, okay, let's beat up some children. There's the child. I hate how the lock-on just doesn't do what I tell it. Oh. Ow. There we go. Okay, let's... Okay, where's the next one? Ow! There you are. Found ya! Going Anakin mode. Oh no. Yeah, I was almost hearing them approaching. There we go. Just one. Ah. Finally doing some progress. Well, I expect it to be... I expect it to be doing a little more damage and be able to take a few more hits. But it's doable. It is real. Damn it, I didn't look what her name is. So I now still don't remember if it's Renala or Relana. I'm not even sure if I didn't say it again. Yeah, exactly. Any way to play is right, I suppose. The only way to play that is wrong is the way I am playing, because Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with me today? But aside from that, if somebody enjoys the game, then I suppose there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree. Unfortunately, when I tried to administer it onto myself one time, they told me that I cannot do that, and apparently you can go to psychiatric ward for that. I was just doing... I'm sorry. That was just... I was so confident that I could just walk away from that. Ah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, self-administering the death sentence. Unfortunately, didn't work. Didn't take either. Frankly, nasty business. Let's see. Well, from personal experience, they didn't lock me in the rubber room, but they did take away my phone, which sucked. And lack of phone did almost drive me crazy because they had very strict. Now, seriously, I was once at the psychiatric hospital. That is true fact, and they had a very strict policy on when you could charge your phone, which was a problem because my phone had a shitty battery, and that made my family worry because because they tried to contact me every day, and sometimes my phone just died. Oops. So yeah, that was fun. Get down here. Oops. Oh. Oh, that was the third? I could have sworn that I only killed two. But then again, who counts how many children they killed? Oh, you can, unfortunately. But when you lock in, even the second phase isn't that bad. There we go. Just a little bit of focus and it's easy. And a bit of luck because she didn't do the crystal explosion thing, which is easy, but it always gives her time to dodge backwards. Pardon me, in my experience. Oh god.
Where did he flee? Is it that?
Okay, so that's something accomplished. Finally. Now, and I'm sorry to do this, but I have... Your current build runs on hope and prayers, so a faith build. I mean, that's a pretty good start. Unless you're praying to the outer gods, then it's an arcane build, and it just barely works. I mean, there aren't really that many ways you can screw up the build, unless you're like, I don't know what you'd have to be, unless you're doing something weird like leveling only. God damn it, I forgot I have opened that door. Never mind. Yeah, no. How do you screw up the build unless you just spread out your stats very evenly, maybe? But even then, it just takes a little bit of elbow grease. Gambling with each attack? So, some form of heavy weapon? Because in my experience, those are usually gambles when you're doing attacks. Unless, of course, you're just extremely bulky, but, you know. I'm guessing you're not if you're saying it like that. Okay. Now let's try this time not to fall. I'm just... See, that's your problem. I've seen a couple of people, and I have tested it a little bit myself, but in Elden Ring, the armor is actually insanely good. Like, holy cow. Being heavy is oftentimes much better if you're than being light load. Come on! Why? I'm going to lose my mind. I might already be. And you know what's stupidest? I don't technically need that crown right now, but I'm way too invested in it right now because I want to be able to wield the twin blade. You might be asking why twin blade? Well, I kind of like the design. Just so we're clear, only the normal twin blade, not any of the variants. The basic bitch twin blade is such a nicely designed weapon. Like, holy cow. And then they have to do something like Eleonora's pole blade, which is just horrible. Curved twin blade. How do you use that? Like, I know this game has a very tendency to do very anime-like moves, but it's not what I like. Come on, we can do this. Okay, no. I lived! And apparently my enemies died. Great. Why? It was worth it. And I will be telling this. I'll be telling myself this. Finally. Oh, right, I cannot. Well, that doesn't matter. Now we are going to be fighting Nightscav. Are you excited? Because I am not. And after that, I think we're going to... Hold on, I must check the time. We have still some time left for the stream. I should include how long my streams last in my on my social media. Because normally I go 4 hours, so like 4. I usually do like from the from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I think. But this again might change because I'm trying to hit the sweet spot where the audience from the West, aka ideally from the States, will be able to view my streams more or less comfortably. Wait, where was the... Yeah, this was here. Oh, that's the place where I should be going. Something was off. It's not that I'm nice towards Americans, but I figure if I'm already streaming in English, I might as well hit the biggest English speaking market. It's a simple math, really. And if they are comfortable watching me, well, that's all the better for me, isn't it? Okay, let's see. We want to put... I don't love Americans. I love some Americans. Some very, very select Americans. But... Hold on. If I can get off the Ash of War first. Ah. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, is it? Oh, that's not the damage I was looking for. I think we're going to have to reevaluate. Well, okay. Well, if he falls off the horse, that's going to even out the chances, and let's just hope it doesn't attract the bear that's somewhere here. Oh God, hold on. I will not be responding to the taunts, especially right now. Come on, really? I'm starting to regret this weapon choice. Have I even upgraded it? Oh. Apparently I did. That was first try. Okay. I'm honestly surprised. This went much more smoothly than I anticipated. Okay, let's see. Do I want the... I suppose I do. There we go. That's a very... 91. That's a good frost buildup. I like that. And that's in exchange for... Actually, that's probably a bigger AR than I have. Ah, who knew? Okay, let's just quickly figure out what I want to do because I'm not sure where to progress from here. I don't need this because I have +6 already, so that means I should be going to the Altus. And I cannot be going to the Altus because I forgot about this. I forgot to do that. Hold on. Oh, and we can get the bloody slash for the blood buildup, so we can already do that, and that will help us with Mogle. Should I be using blood loss on Mogue? Not Mogue the Omen, the Mogue the Lord of Blood, obviously. I've made that mistake once. I thought that, hey, it's the same guy. He's going to have the same resistances. No. Ah ha ha! Look. Listen. I will not be slandered like this. You may call me many things, but not America Kisser, okay? How dare you? And first of all, and second of all, how dare you? Yeah, that was... That was easy. That was totally easy. I'm starting to think that maybe I should invest in some armor. Actually, nah, everything's going to be one-shotting me now. Well, not now, but soon. So, probably doesn't matter too much. Listen here. I will not be called an America kisser. I can allow many things, but not that. Okay? Right? Ah. Okay, now we... Do I grab that? No, I don't. Let's just quickly make our way to Altus, grab the ball bearing, not the ball bearing, bell bearing. And after that, I elect to ignore that taunt, PG. Ah! Dobra. What was I? Ah, yeah. Bell bearing. Oh no, first we go to Raya to get to the manor. Maybe actually I'll kill Rykard already. Get him off my hit list. I could technically also take out the... No, I'm not going after 46 actually. I've decided. I'm not going through the whole Rani quest. Auto mod low-key based? What? What? What happened? I'm not sure what happened. I am... Okay, now you're starting to worry me. Hold on. Do I have to check this? Actually, I don't know how to check this. You know what? I'll take your word for it that nothing bad happened. Oh, why can't I skip the cutscene? Thank you. Sorry, I was just checking a few things on my end. But it looks like everything is working as intended. Yeah, as you can probably imagine, I am really new to the whole streaming thing, so I am still getting my... I was just thinking... Ah! Well, that's fine. To be fair, if given the option of being one and not being one, well, look, it's not the first choice, but
I am Tanrias, but a warrior. Perhaps. Will you do I accept rise with a interest now you but the drawing room, but be sure.
come on.
The drawing room is
Yes, I know. Okay, no, that's going way too far. The actually French people kind of, I think, helped Poland at some point. I don't think I'm allowed to say bad things about French people. There was definitely that one time with the Napoleon. So that's that. So I guess okay. Clanker. What the hell is a clanker? Please tell me it's not some slur. I don't know. I don't want to ban you. Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ah! Oof. No comment on... Ah. It ain't bad. Okay. believe you. Ah, okay, that's why it sounded familiar. Okay, look, listen, hey. That, in my opinion, isn't you know, isn't an insult to be a clanker kisser in that case. Because tell me you wouldn't French a bot. Like, have you seen R2D2? Yeah, that's what I thought. What's with that face? You... Listen, listen. Hear me out. My guy. Well, not free CPO, obviously. Have you heard him talk? Jesus. You take that right back. That trash can is hot. And I will hear no criticism about R2. Like, listen, R2 is only was only second to the Daleks from Doctor Who until I learned that they're actually not robots, because I never watched Doctor Who, but I've seen Daleks. And I was devastated when I learned they weren't robots. Those things are apparently their tanks, which are pretty cool tanks. The atomic heart... The problem with those... Okay, this is weird. The problem with those is they have no eyes, which creeps me out for some reason. They fall perfectly in the uncanny valley where I just am like, ugh. No. I get the appeal if they appeal to someone, but fuck's sake, really, one hit? But for me, it's just... Maybe it's all the Slenderman trauma from... What year was it? 2012? Was that when there was a big boom about all the Slenderman games? Anyway. Speaking of hot appliances, have you? Okay, V1 from Ultra Kill can get it, absolutely. Like, no joke, that is a great design. Except for, you know, the one eye camera. That design is it's charming, but it is a flaw. The depth will be impacted, and the field of vision. Ha! Ah! Oh wait, I know where I am going. I just realized what's next. Damn it. Ah, well. Yeah, exactly. That's and as a robot, we know that that V1 can canonically grow many hands, like many hands. Now, imagine what can those hands do. The only downside is, you know, the blood dependency. Rani is fine, but her doll form is so cracked up. Like, I mean that in the most literal sense possible. Her doll... Oh my god. It just one-shots me. It's just one-shots from now on. But now that we have this open, I might grab the ball bearing. The bell bearing. Why do I keep calling it a ball bearing? Oh great, I forgot to catch the gosh darn Grace up there. That's fun. And with that we'll be able to afford better equipment. Come on. Never played Titanfall, I'm afraid. I would actually... might as well look it up. Nothing's happening right now. Hold on, gonna check it. Let's see. That's not bad. Bulky, but stylish. The ergonomic. Oh, and the many jointed limbs. Okay, digitigrade. I think those are called. Yeah. I can see that. Angular, though. In a very square-like sense, which could be negative for some people. Ah, and now you're speaking my language. There's no for real for a moment. There is like nothing, almost nothing hotter than a very deep male voice. Like Markiplier type shit I'm talking about. That is absolutely hot. And I just realized that I've been doing a lot of pointing with my fingers. He quite literally can pick you up. Oh yeah. Now that's pretty great. Not gonna lie. Oh no. Well, I thought I was a little faster. I was not. Oh my god. Then we have to get that. No, actually I have already a parry, so that's fun. Fine. Oh my god. Like in game, the motherfucker picks you up like an action figure and puts you in his cockpit thingy. Okay. So he likes to manhandle. he likes to be a little rough, huh? Well, far be it for me not to. Far be it for me to judge for something like that. Hold on, I was thinking about something and it slipped my mind. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna look him up again and see. Does he have a cockpit or a canopy? Why can't I? Hello, Chrome. Chrome, can you please work? Thank you. And he has a cockpit. A closed one by the looks of it, because that's definitely not something that looks like it has a canopy. Ah, the things you learn when you work on games. Because I used to be a tester for a few games. I mean, tester, QA, technically the title is, but you know, tester. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, that's definitely a cockpit, or maybe something like a tank. I don't know the tank terminology. The thing I worked on was Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And yes, if you played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and thought to yourself, wow, that sure is a buggy game. We knew. We really, really knew. Anyway, I've learned a lot of terminology. For example, canopy is the thing that it opens, like the glass part has to open. That's the canopy. Cockpit is like the general term for the flight. At least that's how I understand it. It's been a while since I worked on that, but that's the general place of the steering thing, where all instruments are located, and I'm going the wrong way. But that's not an issue. We can just grab those and grab the grays there. And anyway, sorry for jumping from topic to topic. I am a little distracted. By the way, if you were ever a QA, if you ever are a QA, for the love of gods, don't do to yourself something stupid like what's the word? Taking it personally when things are not getting patched out. And on the flip side, if you never were and never will be a QA for games, just know that if you think to yourself, wow, this game has bugs, the QA knew. Those were the bugs that were ignored. And yes, that probably I wasn't there, but I imagine it was probably how it was with Cyberpunk 2077. Which yes, that also begs the question of why those were left in, but that's not up to the QA. Just so we are very clear, that is never up to the QA. We can just tell people that there are bugs and maybe sometimes assign a priority if we've been very good. Yeah, that often checks out. Though to be fair, in the back to the Flight Simulator, I'm sorry, but in Flight Simulator you wouldn't have to look. That game was horrid. I can't speak of the specifics, obviously, because I would probably get in legal trouble for saying specific things that I knew, but I can say that it was painful at times. Well, in any case, but yeah, I get the feeling of finding the bugs that nobody found. My brother once found a bug in a 10-year-old game that nobody ever had found. Like, seriously. Like, what the fuck? And he softlocked my game. That's true. What other games did I test? I didn't test many. I was on the testing team of Minecraft Legends and another title I don't think I can mention right now because it was unannounced. It's still unannounced. And while I quit that job, I am pretty sure that the NDA still affects me. Because that's the thing. There were a lot of NDAs, but yeah, in general, my division of the company was heavily involved in testing things for Microsoft-related games. I almost was on the Bedrock once. Thankfully, I dodged that bullet. Not because testing Minecraft Bedrock would be... Well, I mean, it would probably be a little boring. But people working on that were like animals, seriously. Half of the office knew who did something in the toilet. I'll leave it at that. As for other games, like I said, Minecraft Legends. Yeah, people working on Bedrock were the most. Look, I can only speak from what I heard and what I've seen, right? And if a toilet failed, those were the guys responsible. Holy cow! I don't know why, but anyone who worked near them was feeling cursed. Oh, and I also worked some racing game that I don't think I can say. And there was this one RPG that I don't think will ever get announced. So yeah, some niche, some bigger titles. Yeah. Honestly, that I remember testing Legends. I remember testing Legends probably most fondly, but that's mostly because it was my first project and it felt very special, you know. Then there was the project like I said, I cannot speak about, that actually had me grow a little as as a professional, I mean. Because they finally gave me the access to the telemetry. If you don't know what telemetry is, it's basically the data that they collect about you when you play the game.
Back already, no matter.
It's nothing nefarious, believe it or not. It's usually stuff like you know, what system you're using, maybe what graphical settings you have, stuff like that. Testing that was a ton of fun, but that's because I'm the type of nerd that likes programming. Any Microsoft related? You know what? I'll give you even a hint. It was Mojang related. But that's probably the extent I can say without getting going in legal trouble. I cannot even say the platforms, etc., etc. Unless they have already. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna Google something. Thankfully you won't see that. Or anyone won't see that, so... no... doesn't look like they have announced... Okay, it seems they have kind of announced it, but it's so... I'm seeing that the announcements were so recent that I'd still be affected by the NDA. Okay. Yeah, Microsoft really is milking the Mojang brand, which, to be fair, I kind of get them from the business standpoint, right? Like, it is popular, it has somewhat died down, then suddenly sprung up again and has remained very popular ever since. And to be fair, Legends was a very mid game, but it had an interesting lore. I will give them that. I'm trying not to be very mean to Minecraft Legends, because one thing that someone who tests games learns very quickly is how easy it is to get frustrated with the title. But when you step back from it, when the project ends, you quickly realize, okay, but I'm biased. So yeah, but Microsoft milking Mojang, woohoo! If I wonder if my name will be in the credits, because I technically left very early in the development. That was a mistiming on my part. I am definitely in Minecraft Legends, I know, because I forgot, I tested Starfield at some point. Well, the reason why I don't remember it is because I got into the team like, yeah, Starfield. I got into the testing like 2 months before the launch, and my name and surname are not even in the credits. In fact, the whole company is not in the credits because I was in the outsource, right? I don't think I'm breaking any NDAs because I'm not mentioning the company name. But yeah, in general, which by the way, just so we're clear, that isn't scummy or anything. This is actually a pretty common practice with many outsourced companies. It's just sometimes the devs say that they don't want to have you on there, or the company says that they would rather not be in the credits, and that's fine. Especially with Starfield, where I don't think I would want to be in the credits. Because frankly, that ended up being a disaster. I can't tell you that. That's the NDA thing. I can tell you it's going to be very non-linear. At least from what it looked when I was in the project. Yeah, I mean, if it's a Mojang, I can tell you, you can comfortably say that. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Huh? Hold on, I was confused. I thought it dealt 1000 damage last time. Frostbite. I dealt Frostbite. Duh. Okay, confusion over. I will do what I must. And again, can't tell you. I mean, the stream VOD will be up, so you don't have to hide that, you know. If you're trying to convince me to tell you what it will be about, then nah. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fair enough. Again, I am a little more comfortable saying what game it is now that I know that they have started to announce it. And that I'm no longer employed in the testing. So I haven't been employed in the testing for like of that particular game for like half a year now. So a lot could have changed. In fact, probably has. Hopefully has. Oh shit. I did not expect that. Ah! I thought I would be able to recover more quickly. Ah. Let's see. I just go for parries. Yeah, I suppose that will be easier. Eh. If I get in legal trouble, what can they do to me? I am broke. At worst, I'm going to, what, go to prison? Ha! That's free food! Fuck. Okay, that's not blockable. But for real, prisons are just like free food and housing. My streaming career, my brother in Christ. My streaming career is just you, talking to you, which I am very grateful, by the way. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh no, not 6 followers, maybe, but you're most likely the only person out of those 6. Like, at least 4 of those are just bots. God damn it! That comes out so quick. And he initiates it before I'm in the parry zone, I think. Which is annoying. I stream, well, right now I'll be streaming daily. Every day of the week, 9 p.m. in Central European time, I mean. Oh, thank you. Tomorrow, I think we'll be doing some Night Train, Elden Ring Night Train, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be doing Deltarune. Actually, wait. Yeah. Tomorrow's Tuesdays. That's fine. And on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I do programming streams. Well, will be doing programming streams because I have made the schedule on Friday and posted them on my social media. By the way, follow me. But yeah, it will be mostly creating my own game, maybe fucking around and trying to learn some new stuff. Stop following me. Okay, as I expected. Now. Oh no, again? Okay. Yeah, that might be true. But despite the channel being rather old, I have not started really doing much until like maybe a month ago, and only... Damn it. And only decided to commit to streaming like last Friday. So, you know, that's okay. But I am very happy to have you. Thank you for that subscription. And if I have 10 followers and or subscribers, I will... I don't know. Lather my whole face with the hot sauce or something. Actually, that might actually be painful. Ah. Okay. Hold on. You gave up your YouTube career? Why? Life or just something? I used to have dreams about YouTube, but oh no. Ah, I thought I could roll through that. And I mean, there is a way to roll through that, but not this time. I mean, it's never too late to try again, you know? One thing that I have realized lately is just how hard editing things is. Ah, you lost the fun in it. Fair enough. They say that it should be fun first, after all. And in a way, I understand the message when people say that. There we go. But on the other hand, in this day and age, if you don't think about the monetization stuff, I think you're just not playing the game of it correctly. That's not how I was supposed to do that. Still, 10k subs is impressive. I'm not sure how to even begin getting subscribers. Let alone... By the way, how did you find me, if you don't mind me asking? Did I just pop in randomly in your feed or something? Ah! Okay, no jump attacks. Got it. New names and accounts. Oh, well, thanks. Well, I hope it lives up to the expectation of being chill. Hold on. No, actually, that's... Oh. No, we're keeping up like this. Just going to... Okay, it's almost 1 AM, but I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer since I was a little late with the stream today. Oh no! Go. The fuck? I did not know that he could do that. No! At times like this, I really wish I had a hand tracking to during late 2017. Huh. So that was a while ago. Well, a while, depending on your definition, I suppose. To be fair, I too have essentially deleted all of my accounts in 2020 and started fresh. This channel, actually maybe it was a little before 2020, but I get the appeal of starting fresh with especially if you've been popular. I might not know how it is to be even somewhat popular, but you know. You've never regretted. Well, you know what? That's great. I'm happy for you. Like choosing your own happiness is, I think, the most important thing in general life. I mean, obviously, if we're going philosophical, obviously there are some things that might be more important to a specific person, like protecting someone, blah blah blah. But in general, choosing one's own happiness should always come first, in my opinion. Career, popularity, stuff like that. All of this can be thrown to the wayside. But as long as you are happy, or happier than you were, well, before, that's all that should matter. Yeah, and that I think is that's a very healthy approach, I think, because if you pardon me for talking about other people for now, I see a lot of VTubers, because of course it's a growing community, but the thing is, I see a lot of those especially company VTubers that just seem to be so... I can't say that I know what they are thinking, or that they are not happy, but the way they pump out the content after video after video or short after short just feels exhausting, man. I often and you can often see how their energy just first there's spike after the debut, and then it slowly falls down. A lot of famous YouTubers do it nowadays only for the money. Well, it's kind of both on them and on the YouTube. Like, I don't wanna talk bad about Mr. Beast, but you know, he is kind of the face of the YouTube money making community. As for YouTube, well, they very much encourage the do it for the money, do it for the clicks, go bigger, go bigger, go bigger, right? Yeah, it kind of fell off. The problem, YouTube has one of the biggest problems that plague every industry, in my opinion. People who are in charge generally are not invested within the community that they are that their product is sort of guiding. This is the problem at gaming companies as well, where just most of the people in charge are business majors, which, you know, no hate on business majors. I'm sure there are many places where they excel. But the problem is, when you don't know anything about the culture and the community and what makes something great and what makes something not toxic, and you only care for the profits, things just start to fall off. Yeah, exactly. It used to be a lot of things. Nowadays it's just, you know, upload content regularly, make sure you to have a sponsor, preferably free sponsors. Okay, so I cannot thank them. But yeah. YouTube, and Twitch, well, exactly. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen anyone sponsored by Raid, but I guess it makes sense. Raid, as far as I am aware, is doing well by itself. It's actually one of those few sponsors that I personally don't think I would care if I had. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem to me morally, because Raid never pretended to be anything else. That's kind of the thing. They were, in my opinion, always very honest in how they advertise themselves. Unlike many others, like, for example, BetterHelp. You might be thinking, oh, BetterHelp, but that's a company that helps people. Kind of, right? Because there were controversies and they have not addressed most of the issues, in my opinion at least. And then there are I could be bashing potential sponsors all day, but at the end of the day, it won't change a thing. The culture of sponsoring people, and just one thing that annoys me about the culture of taking sponsors is just people don't check who they're sponsoring with. Like, I have heard horror stories like about people taking starting to promote some crypto and casinos because they didn't check. They just took the deal because it's money, and come on. I don't know if it's just a nostalgia speaking, but it feels like people used to have some moral backbone, and nowadays well, moral, ethical. I should use the right word, ethical. Okay. Damn happy with the videos. Those are vintage. Those are classics. Though to be fair, I should have rolled into it. The production quality has risen. Those Happy Wheel videos I've recently revisited, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cringe, man. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's nice when people are just having fun, even if it's a little cringe. But you know. Then again, who am I to speak, right? I am struggling with a boss on SL1, so I guess I am cringe too. In any case, the point is how do I put it? The higher the quality of the, well, production quality of the content, the less happy people seem. At least more often than not. There's also the fact that... Stop calling me an American kisser! Okay. No. Okay. Hold on. This is the one. Okay, out of blue. I should have... Oh no. Hold on. Wait. I'm fine. Oh, God, why? Hey, honestly, that is pretty okay because we are already at 3 hours 59 minutes of the stream, so sorry to leave it here. It was a joy to have you. I mean, honestly, I am very happy to have someone to talk to finally. So thank you for being here. And yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at this yet. What I wanted to say, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow, hopefully. Goodbye.